He's involved in a number of businesses.
He's a great role model.
Telling it like it is, giving you both sides of the story. This is Cats at Night.
Great American, a great New Yorker.
Now, here's John Katsimatidis.
And now we have a new guest in the studio. We have Governor Jim McGreevey, and he is busy working. He is working towards reforming certain people. Governor McGreevey, tell us the work that you're involved with now.
Thanks, John. I have the privilege of working with people that are suffering from addiction, coming home from prison, jail, and veterans that are coming home from the theater of combat. And I just appreciate the opportunity today because one of the real crying issues are those veterans after multiple tours, whether in Iraq or Afghanistan, and Congressman King Peter knows this because he's been such a historic, strong supporter of veterans, is that for these guys and gals that get something called an other than honorable discharge. And so when you look at discharges, the discharge comes from the Department of Defense or the branch of service. It's, honorable, then you have other than honorable, then you have basically a bad conduct and dishonorable. And so the point is that when you're looking at bad conduct or you're looking at dishonorable, that's adjudicated. But if you're looking at OTH, other than honorable, that's an administrative decision. And so we had cases, and Congressman knows this, where guys had done multiple tours of duty. We had one young man, multiple tours of duty in Afghanistan. He's on the way out. He smokes a joint with his friends, takes a test. In his urine, they find THC. He's discharged with other than honorable. And the problem is, you respect what the Department of Defense does, you respect what the Marine Corps does, but the problem is that the VA benefits on addiction and psych are so closely interlinked with the discharge status. And that's the problem. And if I can plead to all of us listening, nationally, veterans are the highest cohort of those suffering from suicide, from homelessness, and particularly for our Iraqi and Afghanistan veterans, mental health challenges. And so that this doesn't happen by accident, it's multiple tours, it's tough coming home, and we need to make sure that these guys and gals, God willing, when they come home, they have every asset necessary to return to civilian life. And I think as the Congressman said, and John, as you said, this is an administrative charge. This isn't an adjudication.
This isn't criminal.
This isn't criminal. These aren't the bad guys. I'd probably make an argument that they deserve care too. But clearly for those that are other than honorable.
We're not talking about AWOL. We're not talking about desertion. We're not talking about disobeying an order.
We're not going WikiLeaks and changing our sex or any stuff.
But no, and so what's happening in these cases, we're just trying to, and a couple times, there may be the incident where AWOL happens because
you call them in. Do you create hearings for them?
So basically, what we do is, John, is we're providing for anybody. We're providing for inpatient psychiatric care, and then we're providing for 30 days psychiatric care. Thanks to the leadership of UPenn at Princeton, 30 days of addiction treatment thanks to Discovery House in Marlborough, New Jersey. And if any veteran, there's about 1,000 of these other than honorable veterans who need these psych and addiction services to heal themselves, we're just asking them to reach out to us. If I can give a number.
Of course. And we can also tweet it out.
Yes, 732-600-9408. 732-600-9408. And this is about helping the men and women who wore this nation's uniform.
Is there a website?
You can come to our website. Thank you, John. www.njreentry. That's NJREENTRY.org.
NJReentry, so .com or .org. See, you should do it both ways, and that way nobody can
I'm from
make
Jersey.
mistakes.
I'm not that fancy, John. But I'm on the other side of the river.
We want to help these veterans, and
and that's why. And I just want to say thank you to John, and if I can shout out the great Margot, because this is one of the areas that we had discussed, is that for these guys and gals coming home and they don't have the access to these services because of, as Congressman King said, a minor administrative offense, then it becomes difficult for them to re-enter society. And I would make the argument that nobody, God willing, should be worse off for having worn proudly the nation's uniform. And so that if you know someone, if you know a veteran, if you know a veteran's family that's suffering, that's in this position, I just ask you to contact our website or the number that I shared, even if in New York and New Jersey, and we'll work to link them to site
And if
services.
you can't find Governor McGreevey, call WABC Radio, and we'll get you to Governor McGreevey and to be able to help those veterans.
1-800-848-WABC.
Thank you, John.
Governor McGreevey, thank you for everything
I'm just waiting
you do for those veterans.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting to get a half as nice of tie as you gave Peter King. So
It's great, isn't it?
Exactly.
We gotta-
Remind Tina or Ella to send a tie to the governor.
No, like I think that Corvettes had a sale that day.
Oh, no, here you go. Cats Martinis.
We gotta take a picture and put it on social media. Well, thank you so
Exactly.
much, Governor McGreevey.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. And
It's good
keep fighting, and we hope you're coming back again soon.
Yeah, no, and it's good to be with all these New Yorkers.
God bless you for all the work you do.
We
Thank you,
gotta,
Governor.
New Jersey has to have a piece of the action here.
Exactly, and remember, most of the Statue of Liberty is on our side.
Oh.
It may be the back end, but that's okay.